Hello everyone. So we're going to be talking about how a jewelry is actually made. Having a piece of jewelry on your hand doesn't mean it was easy to be made. So it started by just knowing how you want it to be. So this is a custom made one that we're going to go over one by one. So the very first step I do is sketch a very general idea of what you want. If you want the stone, if you want it with a lot of diamond, or how big or how small you want it. Then the next step is to go ahead and have it with computerized, and then you will see a little pieces of each part where they're gonna go. After that, you're gonna have the 3D version of it, which again is gonna explain how thick each part is and how you're gonna have it going on around your finger. This has nothing to do with the size, is what the thickness and how it's gonna look like later on. After this, what is important to have the 3D version of it, and that would be basically something that you can move around, and a lot of people who work with the computer will be able to make that looking, and you can choose what part of it you want to change. After that, it's going to be very hard to do so. After that, we're going to go ahead and have what you had the style basically put and cut inside a mold. And this is just a mold that we're gonna make the drops go from the very top, and you're gonna have a piece that is gonna look like this. So this is the part that you cannot change anymore. So you have a plastic version of what you want it to be made. And then you're going to take this guy and put it inside what you have as a ceramic gold, and then you're going to have a version of what we had over here, and then you fill it up with gold and it goes on with that. After that, when your item comes out, it's going to be looking almost like a piece of jewelry that is full of scratches and it doesn't even look good. Then we're going to go ahead and use any kind of machines to make sure that all of the scratches is gone and all of the prongs are in the right place. Anything is going to go ahead. When that is finished, then we go ahead and set the stone. That would be the last part that we're going to do, and set the stone on it, and then make sure everything is proper, and then you have a piece of jewelry that you can enjoy. What is important for you to know is what color of a gold you want, what carat, and what kind of a stone you're going to use. The size of those are more important than anything else before you even start customizing a jewelry. So at the very end, if you think about it, you end up going through a lot of process, and we are going to be using a lot of tools, starting with all of the sketches that we do, the 3D, even though you're going to have the final image of it, it might be different than what you're going to get. You're going to have a lot of waxes, and then of course using a lot of polishing stuff. Having a nice piece of jewelry, it takes a very long time to be made. So if you're going to custom make it, make sure that you give the person a lot of time and a lot of information about what you want to make. Now, to do any of these with gold is much easier than doing it when it's gold filled or gold plated, which I will not recommend. If you're going to make any custom made jewelry, you might as well use gold. Otherwise, all of the process that you are going through and the money that goes into it is not worth it for gold filled or gold plated. So please subscribe. Make sure to join us in all of our social media, and hopefully you're gonna like this video. Please put a thumb up. Have a wonderful